My name is Andy. We'll be doing some fitness today. Is everybody ready? Are you guys all awake and ready for this? It's okay if you're not. We're gonna get ready, all right? So we're gonna start with a few key points that I want to talk about before we get anything done. It's very important that we stay hydrated this whole time. It's very hot. It's been a very hot few days. There might be some rain coming, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't stay hydrated, because you have to stay hydrated all the time. So in between exercises that we do, there's going to be a little pause for you to take a sip of water and get back to work. But also anytime you feel like you need to drink water, you can pause this video, and throughout the day drink loads of water so you don't get any headaches or you don't get dehydrated, because it's not fun. Another thing, we're gonna do a few like core exercises, like the main few exercises, but we're also gonna have a warm-up and a cool-down. So it's very important that you do both. The warm-up so you don't hurt your muscles while we're exercising, and then the cool-down to stretch them at the end so you're not too sore the next day after you work out. Okay? Another very important thing, I'm going to be showing you in just a minute a few things that we can use around the house, or things that I use when I don't have workout equipment, so you guys could use that. If you have weights, that's fine, but if you don't, I'm going to tell you about some alternatives. But what I want you guys to do when you're done, if you took it from the kitchen, return it to the kitchen or anywhere that you got it from the house, so that you don't get in trouble. We don't want anybody getting yelled at because you took something and didn't put it back there. So don't forget to put things back where they came from. And last but not least, have fun. We're here to do a little bit of fitness, but also have fun and, you know, get our muscles moving and get the day started. All right? Okay, so let's get started with the warm-up. Okay, we're gonna start just by jogging in place real quick. Okay, so now if you have a jump rope, that's great. You can use your jump rope. If you don't, you're gonna use the imaginary jump rope that we all have, that I also have, that I'm gonna use. So we're gonna jump in place with our jump ropes. We can go on one leg. We could switch it to the other one. If you guys prefer to jump with both legs at the same time, you can do it that way. You can do one, switch it. You can do some imaginary tricks like cross it. If you have a real jump rope and you know how to do that, great. Just make sure you clear the space around you so that you don't hit everything around you when you're jumping. And if you have an imaginary rope, there's more room for creativity. Okay, so now we're gonna put our rope on the side and we're gonna start with some butt kicks. So you're gonna touch your hand behind you, kind of like you're trying to kick your butt. You're gonna do that in place. Woo, I'm feeling it, guys. All right, so we continue doing a few more butt kicks. All right, shake it up a little bit. Okay, so now we're gonna start a little bit of arm warm up. Okay, so we're gonna do circles going forward to get our shoulders moving. We're gonna go back. We can alternate going back, kind of like you're swimming backstroke. And you can go back to moving them forward, alternating. You can pretend that you're actually swimming really fast in a pool, or you can just stand up straight and move your arms. Okay, shake it up a little bit. Now everybody's favorite, jumping jacks in place. We're gonna do like 15 of those. Yeah, 7, 8, 9. 15. Okay, shake it up, take a deep breath, and now it's one of those breaks that I said earlier. Okay guys, so like I said before, I'm going to be talking to you about some things that we can use around the house instead of weights, because we don't always have them, and it's not like everybody can carry around weights, even if you do have them. And it's something very easy to make. My favorite thing to use, because I usually have it near me, is different sizes of water bottles. So I have 2 little ones which are going to be my little dumbbells or my little weights. You can fill it up with water, sand, rocks, rice, whatever you want. or you could use it empty, or you could fill it up halfway. Depends on how much you want to push yourself. Then I use like a little bit bigger. They're not as small as this one, so Gatorade bottle works. Medium-sized water bottle works too. And then for my bigger weights, I use this bigger jug of water. And if you want to use something even heavier, you could use a bigger jug of water. But to me, like, these are the comfortable sizes to hold when I'm exercising. Other things you could use around the house, maybe cans, can of beans, corn, whatever you have around the house. They usually all weigh about the same. It's just important for the little ones, if you're gonna do anything that involves holding both of them and lifting both arms, alternating or something like that, make sure that they weigh the same so that the effort that you make with each arm is the same. And then I only have one in one of these because usually we hold them with both hands, or we only use them one at a time. So that's why I don't have two of each. You could use, for the bigger things, you could use a big bag of rice. Maybe for the medium one, you can use like a medium bag of sugar, or things that you can find around the house. Just like lift it and be like, okay, this is a little bit heavier than this, so this is gonna be my little ones, medium and big weights. So you're gonna choose which ones you're gonna use for the exercises. And also, if you want to do it without weights, that's fine too. You'll notice that we can modify some of the exercises, and it could be done in many different ways. Just make sure, like I said before, when you're done, put everything back where it came from. And also, make sure you guys listen to your body while we're exercising, and push enough that you can feel that you're working out, but not so much that you can hurt yourself, like so much that you would hurt yourself, right? So make sure you listen to your body. You'll know how much you can push. Don't be lazy to not push at all, but don't push too much that you get hurt, okay? Okay, we're gonna start in just a second. Okay guys, first exercise. We're gonna grab our little weights. We're gonna stand comfortably with our feet separated a little bit. Weights in front of us, parallel to our body. We're not gonna put it standing this way. So we're gonna have it like this, and you're gonna stick your chest out just a little bit, and then you're gonna pull all the way up, and then all the way down. It's called upright row. So we're gonna pull all the way up, all the way down. One more time, all the way up, all the way down. So you notice I'm like keeping the weights close to my body the whole time as I'm pulling it up and going down. I'm not doing it here. I'm not doing it on the side. It's like straight up, right where they are, and then you let them go down in the same space. I mean, in the same direction. Okay? All the way up, all the way down. We're gonna do that 15 times. Take a little sip of water. Next exercise is called donkey kicks, or at least for me. Maybe it's called something else. But for this one, we're gonna go sideways. You can, if you have a chair in front of you, you can totally use that. If you want to go on the floor and do it like this, that's also fine. I just usually use my leg. You're gonna hold your arm all the way up this way. I'm using my middle weight, and it's kind of like, these are the donkey legs. And the donkey, you know, when he gets really mad, when a donkey gets really mad and you're standing behind him, it's gonna kick you like that. So that's why it's called donkey kick. So you're gonna hold your arm straight up this way, and then we do a donkey kick. And make sure you extend your arm all the way, not here, not here, not here, just straight where it is. That's 1, 2, 3. And when you have it up here, you can hold it for a second to make it work a little bit more, and then come down. We're gonna do that 10 times each side. So for the other side, it's gonna be the same thing. You can use your knee to hold on to, arm straight up, then we bring it all the way up, hold it for a second, down, all the way up, and down. So 10 on each side. Take a sip of water, and then we continue, all right? Okay, for the next one, guys, it's gonna take, it's not about strength, it's about balance combined with a little bit of strength. So first we're gonna find a spot where we can be balanced, right? Then we're gonna hold our guard in front of us, and we're gonna bring our leg up and kick in front of us and come back down, tap. We're gonna come up, kick, down, tap. If you wanna up the challenge a little bit, when you come up, you're gonna lean back and kick, and then you come back and tap. Up, lean back, kick, tap, okay? And if you wanna up the challenge a little bit more, no tapping at all. Let's see if I can do this. So we're gonna come up, lean back, down, and we hold our foot right there up in the air with our guard up in front of us, up, lean back, down, up in the air. So every time you kick, that's 1 rep. So we're gonna do 10 on this side, and then we're gonna switch. Same thing. You're gonna hold your guard up in front of you, you're gonna kick, down, tap, kick, down, tap. And then same as before, you could lean back when you do it. Look, maybe not lose your balance, but it happens. So you lean back, come back down, tap. When you kick, you lean back, come back, tap, or no tapping like we did before. So, and you can, while you're progressing, during the 10 that you do, you can do all 3 ways that I just showed you. It's up to you, however you're feeling. Give it a try and see how it goes. 10 and 10, sip of water, and carry on. Next exercise is a lot of people's favorite. Not really, but I really like it. It's called burpees, okay? So it's a very complete exercise. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna stand sideways so you guys can see the steps. First, we're gonna go down, and then we're gonna jump back. We're gonna hold that position. We jump back where we started, and then we go up and jump to the sky, okay? So down, jump back, hold the plank position, jump back, up to the sky. Now, if that's a little bit too much, we could always do it like breaking it down step by step. We're gonna come down, 1, 2, we step back, 1, 2, and we stand back up, okay? So we go down, 1, 2, hold that position, 1, 2, stand back up. If you feel comfortable to do the step, but when you come up, jump, you could also do that. So we go 1, 2, 1, 2, jump up. Or if jumping is too much, but you're good with the jump back, so if you go like this, but then you just want to stand up, that's also okay. So find the way that's easier for you. Once you feel comfortable with it, progress to the next level. All right, so we're gonna do 12 burpees. Take a deep breath after that because it's very tiring. Have a little bit of water, and then we'll carry on. Okay, for the next one, we're going to the ground. You could use 2 little weights or no weights, depending on how you feel. I'll just have them next to me so I can show you guys. I use a yoga mat because it's more comfortable for me. You don't need to, but it's to protect your back. You could use a few towels, you could use a blanket. If your floor is already like squishy, then that's fine. Whatever's comfortable for you, just make sure you protect your back, okay? So, for this exercise, we're gonna sit up and then do 2 punches with our guard up. So, it goes like this. You could do it with weights or no weights. So, you're down on the ground, little angle with your legs. You come up with your guard up, and then punch, punch, and you go back down. And then you come up, guard up, punch, punch, come down. Or with weights, it would be the same thing, except we're gonna be holding the weight. So, come up, punch, punch, always with your guard in front of you, down again. Up, punch, punch, and back down, okay? We're gonna do that 15 times. Have a little sip of water and come back down. Okay, and last part of the circuit, I'll go over that in just a minute. Last but not least, back on the ground with the yoga mat, towel, carpet, whatever you decide, and your weights. We're gonna do heel reach. Okay, so we're gonna come up a little bit with our little weights. We're gonna try to reach our heel. If you can touch it, great. If not, just go as far as you can. 1, 2, that's 1 rep. Every time you touch both, it's 1 rep. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If it's too tiring to stay up the whole time, you can come down, and every rep you come up. So 1, and then you come back down to the ground. 2, and you come back down. Okay? And you could also do it without weights. You're just gonna keep your hands open, and you're gonna try to reach your heel. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Or you could do it coming back to the ground every single time. So 1, down, 2, down. All right? So give me 20 of those, and then I'll explain how the circuit works. Okay, so now you guys learned all the exercises we're gonna do today. And what's gonna happen next, that is the whole circuit. Everything that you learned, all the exercises that we just did, that's 1 repetition of the whole circuit. So what we're gonna do, depending on how you feel, we're gonna repeat the whole thing 1, 2, or 3 more times. Usually I would just keep doing it in the same order that I did, but if you guys feel like you want to change the order and start with abs and then move on to arms and then legs, that's fine. Just do it in a way, like you can rearrange. You already learned all the exercises. You can rearrange them the way that you want them. You can start with the hardest, go to the easiest, or vice versa, whatever you prefer. And then once you have set up how you want to do the next circuit, then you repeat the whole thing all over again, and you can do it 2, 3, 4 times. Don't do it more than 4 times. Once you've learned all of them, you can invite more people in the house to do it with you if you want, or you can keep doing it by yourself, however you want. Okay, so go ahead and repeat that whole circuit as many times as you can, but no more than 4. Okay, you got it. Whew, so we're all done after all those reps now. We're gonna do a very important part of working out, which is the cool down. Okay, don't skip the cool down. You're gonna regret it in the morning tomorrow if you skip it. Okay, it's also fun. It helps your muscles. So since we're already on the ground, we're gonna start with stretching our legs. We're gonna sit in this position, put the bottom of our feet together, hold them together, and then you can push your knees down a little bit to stretch this part of your body. Or if that's too much, you can leave it where it is and just hold your feet this way and look straight up. If you want to push it more, you can go all the way down and try to touch your feet with your head. Hold that for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Always roll up slowly when you come up so that you don't get your blood all over your head, and then you're gonna have a little blackout. So now we're gonna extend our arm, extend our leg, use our arm to try to grab our foot. If you can grab it, that's fine. If you can't, and this is all you can do, that's also okay. So just push as much as your body lets you push. And we're gonna hold that for a little while. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We come up slowly. Now we switch. We extend the other leg and stretch. Hold that for a few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you can cross your legs if you want to. You can keep them extended, whatever is more comfortable for you. I like to sit this way when I'm stretching. You're gonna grab your elbow, bring it behind your head, and let your arm fall, and just pull it towards the arm that you're not holding as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is gonna help after those donkey kicks that we've been doing. Now same thing, we grab the left arm and we pull it towards the right behind your head. 5, This time we grab our elbow in front of us and we just push it against our chest. Make sure you relax your body so your shoulders down and you don't bring it all the way up here. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the other arm. Some people like to do it this way. Some people like to grab their elbows. Whatever's more comfortable for you. I'll do it the other way this time. Hold it. Make sure you relax your shoulder. Don't bring it all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. We're gonna move our neck. A few circles with our neck going left. Now a few with our neck going right. Take a deep breath in and out. Now you're gonna link your fingers behind your back, open your chest, breathe in, breathe out, and you guys are done.